MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Isotopes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jim Palmer will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, please, Zack, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Dante Bichette, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy's got over 1,700 RBIs. Watch him go to work when there's a runner in scoring position. It's an art for him to try to figure out how to drive in runs, and he's figured that out.
Francisco Lindor stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting first, the first baseman, Tony Perez.
Digging in, Tony Perez. He needs just 1 RBI to reach 100 for the season. Let's see if he can get to that plateau here. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard,
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Zack Greinke gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
At the plate, Ken Griffey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Junior's coming in. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Into the box, Benito Santiago, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Griffey on at first, nobody out. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. He's running. Fouled away. He's on the move again from first. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman's got it, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting third.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the second baseman.
At the plate, Joe Morgan. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Greinke comes set. First pitch on its way. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2-1 to Joe Morgan. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hard ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Lo. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out. Give your team a chance. Give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit. Even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Standing in, Dwight Evans. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0.
2-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
From the belt, the pitch. Runners off for second. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 1 inning in the books here. Indiana is out in front here, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Ken Griffey Jr. as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Griffey is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games.
Ball 1.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, George Brett. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, George.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Fouled off. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Haven Smith comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Bichette is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here now is the pitcher, Jim Palmer, runner in scoring position with Cigar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Digging in now, Brandon Lau. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. So with 1 away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Zack Greinke. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Now another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up. Here comes Evans, and that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Cards leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Greinke over to first. Runners back. In now, Benito Santiago, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Stays alive, still 0-2. On the move again from first. That's a strike to throw down. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Andrew Jones comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. As a look, now the pitch.
Fastball.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here it is, the 3-0. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 3-1 pitch.
Count ball.
High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Riding in once again, Joe Morgan. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now a spin and another throw back to second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready with the 0-1.
I got the count 0-2.
This is in the air out to left field. Calhoun has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Russell Martin will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. Stepping in, Tony Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Too low, 1-0.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes to Perez.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 is the top 2 speeds thus far. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Payoff pitch one more time. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit there as Junior's aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Matt Chapman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Matt Chapman is sent packing for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Cole Calhoun, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. The 0-1 offering. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Cards strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Russell Martin will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop.
Number 58. Russell.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dwight Evans. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for Indiana.
Here comes the first pitch. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Lifted in the air to center field. Junior will wait for this one. 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 5.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Ready now, Haven Smith, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The high fastball is in there. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The 0-2 once more. Right side, but it's well fouled. The next 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Calhoun has a read on it, and that retires the side. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Number 8.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. and it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Number 21, Zack.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So now to the plate, Zack Greinke. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Palmer is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
So stepping in, Wilson Ramos. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 1-1 home. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Dante Bichette, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And it's a ball and a strike to Bichette. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that's in there, base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that.
To the plate now, Jim Palmer, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Perez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The left fielder, number 30.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ken Griffey. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And he popped him up. Calhoun coming on. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And that's the second out. So striding forward now, Benito Santiago. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Russell Martin now. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey guys, he went for the punch out right there. Brought out Filthy McNasty down in the zone, and he's able to scramble that for a knock. Nice execution by the batter right there.
Tony Perez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled away. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr., as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Count is 2-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hit back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They still trail 1-0. Now to the plate, Andrew Jones. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
To short, hit hard. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring in the 2nd baseman, Joe Morgan. First offering on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, George Brett. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now back, first baseman.
Digging in, Haven Smith. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Spin and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back. Popped him up. Chapman is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
1-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with the 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Into the box, Brandon Lau. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Bounced softly in front of the plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back, the pitcher, Zack.
Babe Ruth will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Babe Ruth.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cards leave 1. It remains 1-0. Ryan Stanek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 59.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Iglesias will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And that misses for ball one.
Nope,
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-0 on the way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jim Palmer. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Calhoun giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batter, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First delivery to him on the way. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Calhoun, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he's safe.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring it home.
Ready once again, Benito Santiago. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Count now a ball and a strike. Ground ball left side. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. Raleigh Fingers enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Line towards center field. And Andrew will just get in front of this one, a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-1 is a swinging strike on the slider. Both teams with 6 hits so far. That's popped up. Here comes Evans. He can't get to it. This one's down. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Russell Martin becomes the first out of the inning. At the plate, Tony Perez, as it's on the ground toward the hole. He's got it, and the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does.
And it's clear they still respect Junior's bat here, so they'll go ahead and give him first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. He singled his last time up. Has a look, now the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swinging on 3-0, now 3 balls and a strike. 3-1, here it is. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. Fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Cards forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Number 28 is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now pitching.
In now, Andrew Jones, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Morgan. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. So striding in, Dwight Evans. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. So now to the plate, George Brett, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. Digging in to try it again, Cole Calhoun will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First pitch coming, here it is.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead. Jeffrey Delgadio is going to come in now and take over following the injury. Standing in now, Brendan Lau. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Brett is there for it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
the batter, number 28.
Striding in, number 28. He readies for his first plate appearance. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the top of the ninth keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
The right fielder, number 10, Greinke.
At the plate now, Dante Bichette, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swing. And some dramatics here. Taylor Rogers takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Stepping in, Haven Smith. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Evan Longoria will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Calhoun coming on, and this will land foul. Here's the 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Number 28 recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Longoria is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Jose Iglesias. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Hannes Wagner will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Calhoun coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Joe Torre will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Boy, you know what, Dealer, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through on this one.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Standing in, Benito Santiago. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters. Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Hits this one hard the other way. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as Zack gets by him. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equal. Hannes Wagner will remain in the game in the ninth spot in the order and take over at shortstop.
Number 0, Hannes Wagner. Now at first base, number 13, Evan Longoria.
John Franco takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Russell Martin. Here comes the first pitch.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is...
And that will get through into right, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tony Perez.
To the plate now, Tony Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Franco has racked up over 1,300 innings on the Major League mound with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
The center fielder, number 24.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. First and second now, one man out. Fastball just misses, that's ball 1.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And if you remember, he hit a big home run back in the 9th. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The set and the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Sean Doolittle comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 63.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Andrew Jones.
Number 41. Hernan Herrera.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's low.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Into the box, Joe Morgan. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. The winning run is at first base. Fouled off. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
On the ground near home. That's a foul ball. Doolittle uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working. And I'd imagine as a hitter, it's always in the back of your mind. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Runner goes for second, and he fouls this one off. We'll try it again from first. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Now at the plate, George Brett. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
The 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
And a dive, but he's back in. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So no run. 11th inning set to get underway. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Brandon Lau.
Number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Fouled away. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Next to the Cardinals, the left fielder, Hernan.
Stepping up now, Hernan Perez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 28.
First delivery to him on the way. Number 28 is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Evans is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains 2-2. Ryan Harper takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Stepping into the box, Evan Longoria. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
For Indiana, the first baseman, Evan Longoria.
He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Outside.
Maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now the 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. hard hit ball to second. He's right there. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, number 00.
Into the box, Honus Wagner. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here's the pitch. Wagner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find it.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Jay Bruce will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Pretty painless. Brendan Brennan gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Dante Bichette. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And now a pitch on the way.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just a messenger. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Center fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next to the Cardinals, the first baseman, Tony.
Now batting, Tony Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Bottom of the 12th inning now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Jeffrey Delgadio.
Jeffrey Delgadio.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
This is pulled into right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now in the box, Andrew Jones. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Skied into straightaway right. Bichette is there to make the catch, and that means we've got 13th inning ready to begin. And digging in is the outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. So now to the plate, Matt Chapman. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Francisco Mejia will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Edebray Ramos enters the game now, as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. Last half of the 13th inning set to go, and Joe Morgan strides up to the plate. From the stretch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And he misses again, 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a slider gets away from him here, as it just about got him in the ankle. Sent out to straightaway center field. Griffey waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Dwight Evans. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now, as a left-hander has begun to get loose. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third base.
Digging in once again, George Brett. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
He pulls this one into right. Bichette is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Settling in now, Brandon Lau. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Popped him up. Longoria has a play. 2 down.
The batter, number 28.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 28. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Here's the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score remains 2-2. On to the bottom of the 14th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Evan Longoria. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes the right fielder. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
All right, I'm going to need this guy to find his way across the plate. I think everybody's ready to go home. Nice leadoff base hit, not trying to do too much. Usually everybody's looking to launch and end it with the walk-off homer. He stayed with his approach and finds himself in good position.
Honus Wagner is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 fouled away. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Corey Ray will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Corey Ray.
Strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And Martin will stay with this one for the first out.
The left fielder, number 23.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Jeffrey Delgadio. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And it took 14 innings, but they're going to walk off a winner.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Isotopes with a division-best 102nd team win. Brendan Brennan claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 3 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors. They left 11 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.